Good afternoon, students. Today I'm going to teach you about motion. What do you mean by motion? We can simply define motion as when an object, when an object changes its position, changes its position with respect to time, then we can say the object is in motion. For example, you can see one book. We can tell there is a book on a table, and this is the book here, and it is placed in a table. Okay, and this book, and we have time. This is time. T is equal to 0 seconds, and after 5 seconds, I'm just seeing when after 5 seconds, is there any change in the place of this book? No, right? No change in position. So we can conclude that that object, the book, is in rest. Correct? And next one we can see the uh we'll be seeing about equations of motion, or we can see the speed. What do you mean by speed and all? When an object moves, definitely no, it will have what? It will have speed or velocity, right? So we'll just go for a problem. Can do the problems as well as the concepts also. We will see the okay. First thing, you will see there, you see, we can do one thing, or we can see what is speed and velocity. We have an equation for speed is equal to distance by time. Okay, the total distance traveled by time taken is called as what? Speed. And the unit here is meter per second. Correct? In the case of velocity, if you take velocity is equal to displacement by time. And we have the same unit, that is meter per second. Okay, and now we have to see what you mean by distance and displacement, right? Distance is nothing but it is the actual path length. Distance means actual path length between 2 points, or the total path between 2 points. But if you see displacement, a displacement can be defined as the shortest path between 2 points. Okay. Displacement means what? It is the shortest path yeah, displacement is the shortest path between 2 points. This is just simply, I'm just giving some definitions, and mainly I want to focus on solving the problems. Okay, now I'd like to give some problems here, and we'll go for one equation like average speed. Okay, you know what is average speed? Average speed is equal to total distance by total time taken. Now, we'll do one thing, we'll go for a question. Okay, I'll just write a question here. We can fill the question. Please do remember these equations, like to find the average speed, the average velocity and all. This is important equations. And now we'll go for a question. First question is, a car travels, a car travels at a speed of, at a speed of 40 kilometer per hour, 40 kilometer per hour for 2 hours, for 2 hours, and then decided to slow down, and then decided to slow down to 30 kilometer per hour for the next 2 hours, for the next 2 hours. What is the average speed? What is the average speed? So here, if you say no, what is given? First thing, whenever there is a problem, you have to take down the given quantities, right? Given first, yes, one, we can take like speed one, right? 40 kilometer per hour, it is the speed for 2 hours. T1 can be taken as 2 hours, right? And we have the equation as speed is equal to distance by time, right? So from here, we have to calculate the distance. That is d1. d1 will be s1 into t1. So you'll get 40 into 2, that is 80 kilometer. Correct? Now we got this is the first equation, 80 kilometers. Can take this as equation number 1. Similarly, we have to find what? The second case, that is 30 kilometer for 2 hours. So we'll see that. What is S2 here? S2 and T2. So we'll keep D1 as 80 kilometer. I can write somewhere here. D1 is 80 kilometer. Yeah. Now we're going to find D2, right? D2 will be S2 into T2. What is S2? It is given, right? The speed 2 for the next 2 hours, it is 30 kilometer per hour. So it is 30 into what is T2? Again, 2 hours, right? So you'll get 60 kilometers. So this is equation number 2. Now we are going to calculate the average speed. Okay. We know the equation for average speed as what? Average speed is equal to total distance traveled by total time taken. Okay, here what is the time? What's the total time here? 2 hours plus 2 hours, right? So we'll get total of 4 hours. And therefore, our equation for average speed we can write as average speed is equal to what is the total distance d1 plus d2 by t1 plus t2, correct? So you'll write as 80 plus 60 divided by 4 and you will get 140 divided by 4, right? We'll get as what? 140 divided by 4. And if you take this, no, 140 by 4, it will come nearly 35 kilometer per hour. So this is the answer. I hope this is clear, right? Thank you.